Social media is the present medium of communication, a countless array of tools and platforms that increase and enhance the way to share information. Now, there are many information platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram which have been created for online communities to share as much or as little personal information as they desire with other members. The result is enormous amount of information can be easily shared, searched, promoted, disputed, and created.
Nowadays, social media seems to play an imperative part of people's lives around the world. There are some who debate about goods and bads of social media. So, in this episode, our reporter will take us to figure out what relation thinks of social media.
It's a very important nowadays, but how it can affect the netizens, good or bad? So let's find it out.
One of the biggest problems with the social media craze is that people are becoming more addicted to it. It is the number one time waster at work, in school, and at home. All of this has caused people to have literal withdrawals from their social network.
In my opinion, social media can teach young people to become more independent. This is because social networking service give the opportunities to those who are offline social space and become a place for them to be with their friends, build independence, and also help them develop skills to recognize and manage risk.
Quite number of young people today doing online business in social media such as Facebook and Instagram.
So, this can be shown that young people nowadays are more brave to face the challenges and able to express their idea more freely.
We are going to the negative sides of the social media. So, Mrs. Hanim, can you tell us what is the negative sides from this social media?
Can be denied that social media has their own disadvantage of sharing our privacy. One of those disadvantages is the tendency of the crime is getting higher, like robbers, kidnappers, human traffickers, and others. There are also disadvantages of sharing our pictures online. You almost always at risk how your photo can be manipulated and unethical ways. Then, beware of personal information. Even non-compromising photo or status that include personal information allows the people to identify who is in the photo and provide clues could be to track a person down.
Okay, so just now, you have given your views. It seems like it's a very serious issue. I think it may bring to the worst things, right? So what do you think, Mrs. Hanim?
Yes, once you have published your photos online, you have essentially given up control what will happen to them. It is very easy for anyone to copy a photo and edit or alter them in any way possible.
Thank you, Mrs. Farahani, for your wise response and answer to my questions. Just now, we have heard about the negative sides of the social media from our counselor, Mrs. Farahani. Okay, now I want to ask Mrs. Shazira, as a psychologist, what do you think are the positive sides of the social media?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Antari. In my opinion, I think that social media bring a positive impact to the users. This can be seen when people from the community share something, knowledge or idea to the other users, such as they share food recipe in Facebook. And this will ease the other social media users, and it also will encourage people to share something, some knowledge or ideas they have known to the other users, and it will also make people not being sticky what they have known. Furthermore, using social media will also can make the information about the religions can be spread out quickly. We can able to see that information or motivation quotes will get retweet quite a lot per day using the social media like Facebook or Twitter. This could indirectly will motivate people in the society to change themselves to become a better person in their life.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, Mrs. Shazira. Now we are clear about this. So next, we are going to know who and how to prevent these things from Mrs. Jasmina, one of the mass comm lecturer in the National University of Malaysia. Hello, Mrs. Jasmina. Okay, so what do your opinion?
Thank you, Ms. Aitari. That the government plays a vital role to move the community's society. Seminars, talks, forums, and others, which highlight the importance of authentic self should be cultivated among Malaysians. Besides, the government could also use the advantage of social media as a platform for teenagers to express their views freely. Okay, next, focusing on children development. Parental guidance in using social media is a must. By right, they should monitor their children in order to ensure the appropriate use for both content and for the time spent. Another important party that plays a big role on how to avoid this thing is school institutions. Teachers and lecturers shouldn't make it viral when it comes to a student's fault. Okay, let's say there is a student who just commit a fault. For example, he was caught stealing his friend's phone. You as a teacher shouldn't make it viral or post it online so that the student wouldn't feel ashamed. Yes, it was his fault, but at the same time, we actually got a nicer way to tell him not to do it again. Why I'm giving you this example because nowadays there are so many things that go viral, but at the same time, it is intending to ruin others. This thing actually could affect someone's personality. He or she will feel disliked by others. I think that's all.
Thanks, Mrs. Jasmina. Thanks both of you for willing to come here. Generally, we can conclude that social media has both positive and negative sides on Malaysians. It can be seen that social media are like coins. There are two sides, heads and tails that show advantages and disadvantages. Basically, it is also depends to us how we manage it.
Social media provide a way of keeping in touch with friends, relatives, and communities. At the same time, it's changing the way people will interact with each other. Based on the interview, we can see that social networking clearly portrays both positive and negative effects on the communities. It depends on an individual to make decision whether to use the social networking for goods or